Hello everybody, I'm here with Brent Smith today to have a conversation. Brent is our mayoral candidate for the Republican side, and we have a primary coming up in May, and Brent's out talking to people, and there's a topic that just keeps coming up, and one that's very important to a lot of people in our county. And Brent, that topic is education. Have you run into that?
Yeah, I've run into that a couple of times.
Okay, all right. Well, let's just talk about education in Bedford County. First of all, how important is our education for a healthy Bedford County?
Yeah, so education, first off, I'm a huge proponent of education. I have an undergraduate degree in history and philosophy. I went on to Vanderbilt and got a master's degree in ethics, so I know how important education is. And whether we're talking a traditional path like that, or in a technology type of school, you know, like our technology center that's going to be built here soon. I think either path is great, but to prepare our kids for either path is critical. And some of the issues that I think that we have faced here in Bedford County, quite honestly, has been maybe a little bit of poor planning in the past.
Right.
I did a video, I think over the weekend, about a food plot that I ran across when I was out doing some reconnaissance for some turkey on the farm, and that food plot was planted several years ago, and that's a great example of planning for future success. And so I think the ball is rolling in the right direction.
Right.
Dr. Garrett is amazing. Dr. Garrett, if you're watching, thank you for all your hard work. I know that you and your team have just made a huge positive impact here in Bedford County. I've had a chance to talk to her about some issues. She's very open, she's very transparent, and I think it's exactly what we need within our county school systems to continue to have an even better educational system here in Bedford County.
Right. Well, what do you see as some of our challenges that we have going forward? I know our population has grown some. There are a lot of different issues at the school board, which they have a tough job. And what do you see as our greatest challenges for Bedford County with our education for the next, let's say, 10, 15 years?
Yeah, so I mean, obviously growth is going to be a challenge. I think not only hiring great teachers, but also retaining those great teachers. I know in some of the other departments within the county, we're a great county to, you know, swing on down to and get your foot in the door and get trained, and then we lose those employees 2 or 3 years down the road due to maybe benefits aren't that great. And I'm not talking about teachers in particular, I'm talking about some other departments. But I do think that teachers from a pay scale here in Bedford County could definitely probably use a few more dollars an hour, if you know what I'm saying. And I think that comes with a little bit more leadership out of the mayor's office concerning county budgets. You know, the school board has a huge job, and it's really their responsibility to, you know, allocate where resources go, plan for the future with schools. And I just want the teachers and the administrators to know that I 100% support you. I support education, and I want to be a resource, and I want to be a friend and a collaborator moving forward, making our schools better here in Bedford County.
Well, you touched on the fact that the school board prepares things and they have a tough job. What specifically, is there anything that you can do as mayor? You mentioned maybe becoming more active and stuff you can do from the office of mayor. What could you do in that regard?
I think, you know, because I'm a boots on the ground type of guy, David. I mean, I'm a sales guy at heart. I think the mayor himself would need to spend some time with teachers during the day to see exactly what they face. You know, whether it's, you know, English to Spanish language issues, if it's other budget issues that impact the classroom directly. Having those boots on the ground, spending some time in the schools, also, of course, being at every single educational board meeting if they would have me, and just so I would know and have a better understanding of what's going on and what resources they may be lacking in.
Gotcha. All right. Well, Brent, thanks for taking this time to sit down and talk about this. I know it's a very important topic for our future.
It is.
And we all know teachers, and we appreciate the jobs they do. And I think sometimes they feel underappreciated. And
if I could say something on that, as our culture, I think, has changed over the past, let's just say maybe 25 to 30 years. You know, we forget to have a successful student. You know, that's really 3 players in that I guess sphere of influence. Number one, it's mom and dad. number 2 the teacher, and number 3 is the kid, right?
Right.
So
Right.
as long as everybody's working together, getting that homework done, applying the proper pressure when needed around projects and different school homework and assignments, I think that is also key. And I think that's something that as a mayor, I could help promote.
Right. Right.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yes.
Well, thanks, Brent. Thanks again for spending some time with us. And thanks for watching. And we'll see you real soon with some other topics. Thanks.